All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome all of us into this new month of December the 4th, 2025. Yeah, we had some difficulties coming on today, but guess what? We're glad that we're here just the same. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging there with me this morning. Thank you for praying for me this morning. It has been a morning to start off with, but I'm so grateful that God has allowed you and I to come together on this day. I want to say good morning to Ronald Mims. Good morning to Beth Daniels. Good morning to Sharon LaBelle. Good morning to Wortham. Good morning to Vanessa Peterson. Good morning to all the tubers that are on here. Leah Lead, okay. Tracy Jordan, yeah, good morning to you. Evelyn Dingle, all right. I think I got it. Shonda Hood, good to see you on here. Sister Aljetta Broughton, it's good to have you on with us this morning. And all of those that are joining with us on here from the Tube, our family on Tube. I'm just grateful today. I'm grateful to be on here with you. To our engineer in the background, our producer, thank God for him today. I really do, more than he will ever know. Stephanie Washington, good morning to you. Jill Tolliver, good morning to you. Emily McElwain, good morning to you. Annette Reed, good morning to you. I believe in God to do something great. I just cannot tell you how much. I just believe God to do, and he's going to do it. If you're on the prayer call this morning with Throwback Thursday with Elder Karen Standback and myself, as we did this today, it was a blessing to be on it. The call has been good. Pastor Dillard was good. The Monday was good, all the way through till we get in. Now, tomorrow is a Prophetic Friday on the Bell International Prayer Call. You don't want to miss it. Join them on there. Listen to the playback. You're going to be blessed. If you were on today, may you have been blessed through the prayer call. As we're about to go into this really quick, we are on day 30, everybody. Are you ready for that? We are on day 30. And now that we're on day 30, we want to get right into it. And we're talking about the cup and the calendar. We're preparing for this great communion. I'm praying that more people in our church will get involved with it. I pray that our church will become so fiery about communion that they will invite people and tell them, look, don't miss it. It's a healing time. So much happens when you come to the table. Woo! Yeah. Thank you all for saying thank you to Brother Leonard for what he does. It encourages his heart because he does work really hard behind the scenes. He got some more things that he's working on. Our text is going to come from 1 Corinthians 11 and 25, Matthew 6 and 33, and Malachi, of course, 3 and 10. You know, the communion orders your time. We know that. Tithing orders your resources. Communion orders your time, and tithing orders your resources. I'm not going to stop till you know the real truth, empowering part of tithing and what it does all the way around, you know. And so let's look at what happened on yesterday, day 29. Day 29 taught us about the table, daily table living. That's what it did. Remembrance is maintenance. We know that. How many know that's what it is? Remembrance is maintenance. And daily returning keeps the breaches closed in our lives. We go back and we are maintaining what we've learned to get free from. That makes the difference. Good morning, Diane Williams in California. I'm telling you, I believe God is doing something here. It's something that God is really doing. And so those daily returns to sit down and have an intimate conversation with God, tithing your time in the morning keeps those breaches closed. And any covenant giving flows naturally from communion with, I call it communion people. As we commune with God, we're able to give differently. We give of ourselves differently. We give of our conversations differently. We give of our strength differently. Oh yeah, it's a lot that takes place differently. So if we live from the table daily, that's right. If we live from the table, live from the table daily, differently, then day 30 will teach us how the table orders our days. I'm kind of moving quickly because I want you to get this. And as you pray for me that I can slow it down a bit, which I'm about to do right now, because I have to make sure I do some things that is always opening, makes a big difference. All right, Sharon Fred. And T, Bountiful, Salt Lake City, Utah. Betty Carter. And Auntie may be in New Jersey, but I won't ever forget her. Auntie. We know Sonia Mafita probably is not even on here. She's probably not even listening. But when she come on, because I know you don't like the bell. Okay, I got that in there. Got that in. And of course, I have to let you know that we are now in session. Let's get ready to hit it. So first of all, the cup is not only a symbol. To our deacons and all of you that are on here, good morning. I want to talk about the cup. I want us to get ready to know that we are 30 days into the 52 days of restoration of the repairer of the breach for us, the inner man. We didn't even know that we could make it 30 days when we first heard this. I know everybody's saying, you got that right, Bishop. And now that we're coming to the beginning of a new month, the 12th month, which is December, we're about to take communion, especially at the Reaching Out for Jesus Christian Center. And I wanted to make sure that I talked about communion every month to show the impactfulness of communion and what it really means and the power and what we're supposed to gain from it. And hopefully you'll see it differently than you have been seeing it, or will confirm some things and reignite some things in you so you don't miss it. So the cup is not only a symbol, it's a schedule. It's Jesus saying, let my sacrifice order your steps. Let my blood govern your choices, and let my covenant be your rhythm. December itself alone is a divine order month. So today the Spirit is reordering calendars, priorities, and habits. That's what's happening, people. And hearts through the power of the cup. That's right. So I want you to say, order my days, Lord. Order my days. I want you to say it twice. Order my days, Lord. Order my days. When you finish, just put done. Wow. Yeah, I pray you make it to your appointment safely and be blessed in it. And so when God is moving in us, he lets us know the cup reorders the inner man, okay? And this cup of the new covenant, and the covenant means I belong, okay? The cup reorders the inner man, that healing of the inner breaches in us and in our ministries and so forth, that I belong. Someone on here may not feel like they belong because they're looking to belong to the group or fit in with the crowd. But I'm saying to you today, you belong. Lay hands on yourself and say, I belong. He says, know that you're covered. I'm covered. This covenant says, I'm covered. The cup is the new covenant that says, I'm covered. I'm aligned with him. So when I come to this table, the bread was one thing, but now I'm dealing with the cup. The cup says, I belong, I'm covered, and I'm aligned. What a difference when we understand the power of why we're taking communion. And for those of us that are prayer warriors and those of us that are really walking in what God has called us into, if you are listening today and you understand what I'm saying, I want you to be able to take this in. Does it not make a difference to you now when you come to take communion? You're seeing it from a different view. The songs mean something different. The word means something different. As you drink, it means something different. It reinforces what's going on in your life and empowers the ministry within you. Communion isn't only what you take, it's what takes you. I got to stay calm because I feel it coming over me right here. It's what takes you. It's what takes you. Whew. All right, I gotta stay calm because I feel it moving in me. The cup brings December's order to your life. 12 is a divine government. So December is a month where God says, let me govern what I healed already, what I've healed already. That includes time, prioritizing, time, boundaries, relationships, goals, money, and rest. If this is meaning anything to you, I praise God for this. Can you put in a number 52 again? For the grace, the power of agreement, which equals a 7 for completion, but you're being accelerating. You have an acceleration in you to move on. So prioritizes to time, the boundaries, the relationships, the goals, the money, the rest. This cup that brings December's order into my life and into your life, that 12 that is a divine government. So December is a month where God says, let me govern what I've healed. So what am I saying to this? God doesn't expand disorder. He governs it first. Oh, he's dealing with us today. And I'm grateful he's dealing with me. I thank God for my prayer partner. I thank God for the church. I thank God for those who are the few that stand with me at any time, ready to go. I mean, just like, all right, Bishop, let's just get this done. Let's get it done. Okay? Order in every sphere, people, that God moves. Families, kingdom first. Oh God, can I give it to you right? Somebody, I hope you scream with me when I get to this piece. It's kingdom first in the home, prayer before panic, and peace before pressure. I don't want to scream. Families, notice what I did. It started off, usually I go to the men and the women. I came off families. One of the most precious things to God is our families. I don't have any children, but you got aunts, you got uncles, you got nieces, you got nephews, you got cousins. And some of you may say, I don't have any of those, it's just me. But God has given you a spiritual family. But he says, kingdom first in the home. Prayer before panic. And I'm learning that more and more before I panic to just pray. Even when I was trying to put together a document and the producer was trying to help me get this together and he was explaining things and I said, my mind just went blank. He said, calm down. And the moment he said, calm down, it's like get the peace before the pressure comes. And I began to pray before panic set in because it was only a simple question. For men, order your life so leadership doesn't crush us. Can we be truthful? It happens. I thought about Pastor Apostle Seth Crosby because he got something we talked about it today. Is his wife came through a surgery, which I'm like yay, because she had some surgery and minor surgery, and I was grateful for that because I don't consider minor surgery. I think any surgery is major. Okay, and I was like wow, because leadership. How do we lead unless we allow God to order our lives so our leadership doesn't crush us? Women, order your boundaries, that God will order your boundaries so blessings don't burn you out. Our youth, order our youth so our discipline, our discipline for our youth so fire becomes destiny. And certainly for our seniors, order our legacy, your legacy, your legacy, so your wisdom can be poured out and not held in. Those of you that are in business, this is why I keep going into this. I pray we get more people in business. I pray we get more young men and women on that I can elaborate even more in this as we go into this year. Oh gosh, wait a minute. I had to try to do something. Okay. The business part, order your system so expansion stays clean. Okay. In our relationships, order the access to us, because not everyone gets a seat at your table. Can I scream that again? Stop the madness. Yes, right. I rung the bell on that. Stop the madness. Everyone doesn't get to have access to you or have access to get a seat at your table. Who is in agreement with me on this? I got to drink something right here. I need you to hurry up and share this with somebody right now. I need you to put them thumbs up right here. Start hitting them thumbs up, that like button. I need you to do that right now for me, if you would, and start sharing it. Someone needs to hear this. Order access to me. I want him to order the access to me, and I need to recognize that not everyone gets a seat at my table, and be pleased with it, and not get mad because someone else gets mad because they're not at my table. Why? Are you ready for this? Because I'm not at everybody's table. Everybody don't invite me to their table. Do you? Oh, okay, I thought you did. Thank you for that on point. Boy, somebody give me an on point right here on Tube. Thank you so much. Did you hear that? Not everyone gets a seat at your table. And we've got to be fine with it. And every time I hear that, thank you, Vanessa. Every time I hear that, it makes a bigger difference to me. Which is you're not at everybody's table. They don't want you there. Why are you getting upset? That's their right, to whom they give access to sit at their table. And you should want to have everybody at your table. This is getting better and better. Okay. I'll see how many people hit those like buttons, because he's going to let me know. All right. That's in my relationships. He said, look, this cup brings more to your life than you realize. Participation, it makes the difference. So I need you to know, you got to know that order protects the fire within you and the people that are connected to you. Sometimes I get so upset because I enjoy looking at the pictures when people have pictures of if they're gone away and they put their families in, or their friends that they may be with, and they get to share some things. And I know this is what leaders go through, whether you're a leader of a church, a business, or just a prayer leader. And I'm talking to those who want to tell the truth. And I'm gonna see how many people respond to this as I say this. One of the things that happen is that there are some people, as long as they put their friends on Facebook or take pictures with their friends and have their dinner, or they hang out at a restaurant together and they have pictures together, it's fine. But let's say you're a leader of a particular group, and you may have like 3 people that you hang out with, and you all went out to have dinner, or they may have come to your house, and somebody saw you with a picture with them at your house, or you were at their house. Oh, but they didn't have me at the house. I didn't know they were hanging out together. It almost makes you shut down as a leader, almost because you feel like your life has to be so crammed in, you can't even even to take a picture. I remember someone saw me riding. My mother had her hair in a different way one time, and we were having a good time. And I gave my mom a kiss on her cheek as she was getting out the car. And I won't forget, somebody said, I saw him kissing on a woman. Now, you know, he usually don't have nobody riding in this car that's a woman with him. But I saw the woman. Y'all don't know. I started to take a picture. It was all over. And they didn't even know it was my mom. If I didn't know any better, I would have become paranoid about my mom riding in my car. If I get to talk to somebody, I want to see if anyone uh, uh, got it. Okay, got what I'm saying. As a leader, it's almost like you can't do. You feel like if you don't watch it, you'll find that you've given people too much access in controlling what you do in life. Ooh, did I put it out there? Well, that's nice to say it's jealousy. But let's just look at somebody who got on here. Come on now, you are now speaking truth. Okay, you got it. Then not everyone deserves access. All we owe people is love and prayers. Okay, that was good. Okay, but are you following what I'm saying? Is there anybody who's a leader that understands what I'm saying? I, okay, I don't gossip starters. Okay, I'm not even going. And thank you for those. Those are the things. But I want you to come up a little bit on this. Bring your thinking up just a little bit more from the standpoint of forget about the jealousy, forget about the gossip starters. Just look at how you can allow people to have access in your life where they have access to the point they're at a table where they're controlling whom you can talk with, who you can't talk with, or have you living in fear. Oh, I see Vera said, yes, they understood it. Vera said, yes. Oh, see if somebody else has it. I must not have a lot of leaders that have ever experienced that. Control your lane, right? Okay, somebody, you got that, Corinne. That was good. So if maybe I don't have a lot of leaders on here who have ever experienced that, but it's truth. You're almost it's a real hard thing, and that was my mom. I rode my niece in the car, and they nailed it. Thank you, Diane Williams said nailed it, and Sarah Small said that's true. And I rode my niece in the car. She's a pretty girl. She's very pretty. And oh my God, they thought I had another woman in the car. Definitely agree with you, Pastor. I do not owe everyone access. Healthy boundaries are needed. We owe them not only love and prayer. That's right. Thank you again for that. So I'm saying that to you because that's what happens. And I said, wow. And when I see people and they're having a good time, I'm like, the picture's good. I'm glad they're having a good time. They're laughing. But it almost puts you, if you're a leader, in a place of, whoa. Anyway, I can see I have to go on. But I'm just saying, this is where we have to watch ourselves and not allow people to gain access in our lives. And you said, I don't give people that kind of access. But look at how that small thing turned out for me. And I'm just sharing that. So when we talk about we don't need a repair, we don't need any repairing of no breaches, I don't have no problems. That little thing right there I'm sharing with you almost caused me to have a breakdown in one sense. Because who's watching you so closely that you can't ride in the car with anybody? Or they're looking so deep in your car to see what you're doing. Oh, thank you. Merrick said, yes. Okay, yes. So much control, because that's what happens. So we have to say, I will give no order. The only order God gives me is access to who I need to have at my table. And I have to know that I have order, that there's a fire that comes that protects, a protection fire around me. I want to be able to live a life that's freer than I've lived before. I spent my Thanksgiving enjoying it very strongly. Not that you need to put everything on Facebook and live your life so open that everybody can just come and thumbtack everything you do. I don't believe in that either. But I'm just saying how things can happen. I thank God for the few of you that really understood it and did not mind coming back, because baby, you're learning from yourself that what you might have learned in this, that you gave yourself access in areas that you had no business giving yourself access to, because we may have been participants in trying to control other people's lives when we saw their pictures and wanted to discover why we weren't at the table and other people were. Wow. Okay, good. So I hope you got that, people. So tithing is the first fruit calendar order. I ain't gonna leave that out. Jesus says, I'm first in your heart. Tithing to you says, you're first in my resources. That's all you're saying. Malachi 3 isn't a threat. It isn't a threat. It's a governmental invitation. Bring your finances into covenant order. Oh, that's when people say you're losing me. No, I'm not losing you. I'm trying to get you in a better space. That's it. What you put first stays blessed. All you got to do is say, God, first in my finances. God is first in my finances. Say it 3 times. God is first in my finances. God is first in my finances. God is first in my finances. And then say done. Because yeah, them salmon patties was good. I'm trying to tell you. And I didn't have to have no grits either, because grits ain't the way. Mm-mm. But anyway, let me stay where I am. So, Malachi 3 isn't a threat, people. It's a governmental invitation. He's saying, bring your finances into covenant. Bring you into covenant. That's very powerful. And I believe that as God is saying, the cup and the calendar work together because he's bringing an order to our calendar life, it makes a difference. I believe that. I believe that with all my heart, all my mind, all my body, and all my soul, that he's doing something even right now. That's what he's doing, helping us to bring things into covenant. I found that this morning. I prayed so hard this morning. Oh, God, you won't even know. I prayed for those who were having an issue with it. And sometimes we make more of an issue than we should about it. If we just do, God will show us. He said, prove me now. I want us to be in the right alignment with God. That's all. That's all. And it takes time to get yourself really ready for it, because it takes a lot of discipline. I always read, listen, let me see what I put in the factor that goes first. Number one, here's the thing. Number one, I have to always leave room because people are going to talk. They're going to talk because they have mouths and they have a tongue and they have a voice and they're going to talk. Number two, everybody likes news. Everybody, I don't care who we are, we like a little news. The difference is how we utilize news when we get it. I don't like news that's going to devastate people and hurt them and drag them through the mud. Oh God, I'm supposed to make sure something happens. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I don't like that. I don't like news that's going to destroy people's lives, because I know what it is when people try to destroy you with slander and never try to build you up. But everybody likes a little news now. Don't act like we don't. Number three, everyone needs room to express themselves, but it's how you express yourself that makes the difference. I leave room to know that more people than some are going to be in disagreement with me. Everybody's not going to agree with all that I may say or believe, because I don't always agree with people. But it's how we disagree that makes the difference. Oh, somebody ought to talk to me in here. Because there's a way to leave in peace and yet remain in a place that you're able to still do some things together. I used to tell people, they used to get upset when I say it, but it's the truth. I said, you don't go to church across the street and you're not stopping them from building or moving forward. You don't go over there, but they're still going on. So what you worried about them for? I'm saying that as you grow in what God has given you in these balance of these days that are left and allowing him to heal you, you can't worry about what people think about you as you allow God to heal you. Because what we did not do is really take the time that we maybe need to do in these next days to come is shut away to ourselves to really work on ourselves. You know, limit ourselves to whom we're talking with, limiting our conversation with some people, because we're trying to get some things in order. One of the things the guy said the other day, he said, I want you to take 24 hours to just, when you see something that you don't need, don't just get rid of it. So when I came downstairs, I have a habit of drinking bottles of water, and I'll hold on to the bottle. Now, ask me why I'm holding on to the bottle. I could not tell you why I hold on to these bottles. But when I came down today, because I remembered that, I started squishing them. There's no reason to hold on to the bottles. No reason. I just hold on to them. I got this thing about boxes. I have boxes, and I always fold the boxes in. Like, I'm going to need these boxes to place stuff in. I have to get past that. I'm giving you, see what I'm saying? This is a repairer of the breach. What am I afraid of losing? See, I know this is helping somebody right here. I don't think anybody's going to say, oh boy, oh boy. But what am I afraid of losing? Why do I keep packing stuff? I'll make you laugh. I'm packing up stuff that I have all these papers, numbers are written on them, stuff like that. Some of this stuff should have been gone. I'm giving it to you to let you know that we have to let it go now in order to go into the new. Some of you need to sit down and reevaluate what has happened in your year. Spend a whole 2 or 3 days. What have you accomplished? Don't ponder, oh my God, I didn't do this. No, what have I accomplished that I set out to do? I don't care if you had 20 things and all you got was 2 done. Stop crying over the 20 you didn't do. I want you to celebrate the 2 and then sit down and say, how did I miss the others? Was it because I didn't think it all the way through? Did I stop somewhere? Because I can't carry it into the new year. Do it now. Thank you for the on point, Lewis. Okay? Thank you. You said with the old clothes. Yeah, I got some clothes. I don't care how much weight I lose. I can't wear them because they're outdated. I look like that guy that came out. What is his name? Huggy with the. I'm gonna get you, sucker. With the fish in the bottom of his shoes, platform shoes. Okay. So I need to really look at evaluation on some things. Notice what I did. I identified something. What am I trying to hold on to? What am I afraid of losing? What has happened at a certain period of my life? Because there was a time in my life I didn't hold no boxes. I didn't hold nothing. It had to go shredding. What happened? What jilted me? What kind of love was I in that jilted me so bad that I don't know how to let go? I'm holding on to it, boxing it like I think it's gonna come back. And it doesn't have to be that you were in love with someone. It could have been something that happened in your ministry, something that happened with a relationship in your family. You follow what I'm saying? Loss of a loved one. Because you went right away, ooh, he was in love, girl, it broke his heart that bad. It don't even have to be that. It could be something that happened in your family. What happened? I'm getting ready to end this broadcast today. But I just need to know, are you blessed from it? Somebody said guilty as charged, but I want to tell you, because you were honest about being guilty as charged, the court has dropped the charges against you for your honesty. And because the court has dropped the charges against you, I ask that you take the time as you reevaluate yourself to just start working on those areas. Letting go. And sometimes we don't know how to let go because someone dropped us and we didn't recover. And all we had. There was a song when the men were in the service, and they wanted to bring them home from the Vietnam War. And Freda Payne said, all that's left is a band of gold. And they would come up, but the boys wasn't coming home. They said, bring the boys home. Bring them back alive. Bring the boys home. Bring them back alive. And they wanted to bring our boys home alive because they were coming back in body bags. And all that was left for some women was a band of gold, a marriage ring. And if I say that to some of us that are saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost, sometimes it's a prayer to bring us back alive because something has taken us away. The warfare that we've been in, the trauma that we've been in, the trenches that we've been in sometimes have almost killed us. And all that's left is the band of gold that we made a circle and covenant with some people in our lives. And they just say, if I could just have you back again. And I'm not talking about marriage like that, but you know what I'm saying. People, you all understand what I'm saying. I'm not letting you go half-cocked. I want you to be totally healed. And I want you to see it from the well-rounded place. And if we're down on the part of this, it's just jealousy and it's gossip. That's true, but I want to bring you up to the point of what has it done for you since you've taken a new seat from a new position? Mm. So today, as you're sowing your seed today, some of you didn't get to sow yesterday or the day before, but you can sow today. As you're sowing today, and I pray you will, just remember what he's doing. He's done for you. So if your calendar year has been scattered, if your heart has been overloaded, and if your stewardship has been out of order, then this is the day for alignment and not for shame. That's why I took the time. I'm going to pray the prayer, and we're going to end it, but not for shame. That's why I took the time to talk about me. Boxes. You know, some of us saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, but boy, oh boy, we got some stuff that we have to let go of. I got to get rid of some stuff. Got to get rid of it. Thank you. Corinne said, better vision from in the new seat. Better vision in the new seat. That was good. That was real good, Corinne. But let us pray. Father, I thank you that you have brought us to this place wherever we've been scattered at in this calendar. We come into a new order. As we prepare for this communion, On this Sunday coming, you let us live and see it. We're coming to the table for all that you have for us. We even prepare ourselves now that you continue to work on us and clean us up and forgive us for things knowingly and unknowingly that we walked into. We ask for your mercy and your grace. We wanted to come in and just help us, oh God, that you will govern our days and reorder our lives, because we need that. I don't care how long we've been saved. We're saying to you, we need our lives to be reordered, and give us the courage to put you first. But sometimes we become so weak in certain areas to put you first. And we ask you, oh God, as you're doing that, and your mercy and for your grace and your power to endure, we just ask you to cover us in your precious blood from the crown of our heads to the soles of our feet. Don't let us be the same. It is our desire to walk upright before you, have our hands washed before you, our spirits cleansed before you, our hearts cleansed before you, our minds renewed before you. And let this mind be in you, in us, that's in you, that should also be in us. Let it be in us. God, let your mind be in us. Oh, I feel things lifting off the people, God, and as you're lifting burdens and you're lifting stress and you're lifting weights and you're giving them more clarity than you've given them before. Give them the grace as they walk through like never before. And as they feel your courage, be with them throughout this day, this calendar day of reordering. We're going to come through these 52 days, God, and we're going to come through strong. And we bless you for this. In Jesus' name, amen. And I prayed that prayer because I believe in what I pray. And I'm going to ask that you, when we come to our 52nd day, I'm going to ask everybody that will to save $52 and sow it into this day. Let this be our I gave you. Would you make sure on the 52nd day, I'll find out what that day, probably when Wortham come back, she had to go, and somebody on here will have it. They'll know the exact day the 52nd day is on. And we're going to come on, and we're going to celebrate. We're going to sow it. Yeah, I had put my fives aside already. I had to put my little five aside. Okay. I had to laugh a little bit because, sometimes it takes a little. But I want to do that. I want to do that. So I just pray that you all will be with us. On tomorrow will be our 31st day. I just love that 31st day. It'll be the 5th day of the month, but it'll be the 31st day. And I want to encourage you to be with me tomorrow morning, right back here. No matter when you're looking at this broadcast, just know God is moving. I'm praying that you'll start sowing. And as you sow, it'll be God's grace upon us. Something happens every time we sow. Something breaks in our lives. Something moves. It causes things to happen. And sometimes what happens for me, I sow for other people. I sow for them. Don't forget July the 8th through the 11th is Prayer on the Mount here in the Pocono Mountains. And I just believe there's going to be such a move of God. He was giving me something. He even gave me something for watch night service that blew my mind. I got to go back and work on it again. I'm grateful for those that's going to be coming up to speak. And that first Sunday is going to be a Lulu, the weather hold up. It's going to be a Lulu. If you want to know what's happening on that first Sunday, don't miss that first Sunday communion. It's going to be off the chain. But it's going to be something. It's really going to be something. And so watch night is December the 31st. Doors are opening at 10. But it's going to be something. I believe the choir is going to be singing. The men are going to be singing. It's going to be a good time. And so I ask you to just continue to pray for us as God is doing what he does best. And so day 52 is December 26th, the day after Christmas. Oh, Lord. Wow, that's on a Thursday. When is Christmas? On a Wednesday, everybody, or Friday? Thursday or Friday? I think it's on a Thursday, right? Okay, bless you. All right, if you're sowing today, just sow. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. But if you're sewing, so wow. Well, we'll have that together. We're gonna do something about that piece. Ooh-wee. Okay. But anyway, I'm believing God that we'll be able to do what we have to do. And then God has some other things in store for us. Okay. Yes, Thursday. So all right. Now, Crystal Parker. Where are you from, Crystal Parker? I got to make sure I have this right. Oh, wow. She said, excited to return to Prayer on the Mount. That's her anniversary. My life changed. Okay. Christmas this year is on a Thursday. Okay, so it'll be a Friday. All right, we're gonna get this together. But as you're sowing today, um, and I just know God is doing something. Just as you follow what God has given, as you're preparing to give of yourself, um, Augusta, Georgia is home. Wow. Yeah, okay, we're gonna pray for you because there's some people that have this in Augusta. We want to pray for them. But now it's Atlanta. Okay, now in Atlanta. But I'm believing God. When he said Crystal Parker, the name comes up and it says, God is moving. Every time I look at your name, it's like this thing saying, God is moving, like a whole big shield around you saying, I am moving where she is, and I'm moving in a place where she comes from. So whatever's going on back in Augusta, God says, I am moving. Wherever you are right now in Atlanta, God said, I am moving. That's all I keep getting. All right. Okay. All right. That's all I got to say to you all. That something is happening on here. So know that, Crystal. Know that's what God is doing. Know that. And there's something that's happening here. Those of you that are on here, there's something that's taking place. I want to thank you for your sowing. And I look for God to bless all of you. And until we come together, get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, brush your teeth, rinse your mouth out, comb your hair all the way out, make yourself look good. It's going to be something great, okay? And Vanessa, just know that God is showing up for you in many places, and it's all about your children. I just hear him saying, I'm moving in your children. I'm moving for your children. I can't even explain it like I feel it. He said, I'm moving for your children. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And tell that to Vaughn. Hmm. Okay, so there's some things that's happening. There's a lot of shifting taking place. And those of you on the tube, I hear the Lord say, if you lift your hands and just turn slightly, if you lift your hands, he said, I'm changing the direction of the wind. What was supposed to come at you, you're going to feel it go past you. It's not going to hit you. Oh God. And there's somebody, and if you start putting in those hashtags of praise, and to Brown, Frederica, I need for you to know that God is doing it for your son. I have not talked with him, but I'm telling you, God is doing something for your son, the one that I talked to, but the other son that's having a little bit of a tussle like this, the Lord said, I'm settling it. That's all I heard. I hope that makes sense to you. Oh God, there's a prophetic word coming up. I got to come off of this because God is moving in this thing for me. Uh, okay. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. And to Sarah, your grandson is outside in Evansville, the one that has the baby. The Lord said, I'm going to give him even a greater peace. The one that has the baby. And the one that doesn't have the baby, the other one, because I can't call him by name because it took the name away from me just that quick. The other one, it lives further out. I think he lives further out from his brother. Uh, the Lord said, I'm going to arrest him. I'm going to arrest him in the spirit. I'm going to arrest him. I'm going to arrest that he in his taste buds. I'm going to arrest him. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for saying on point, Frederica. I just talked about you, Apostle Crosby. Yes, Lord. And God's going to arrest him in his spirit and in the taste buds. There's some things going to change, and there's a protection around him. You're gonna hear about it. And the youngest one, the jokester, God's gonna bring another settling in him. Yes, and I think you got the granddaughter's Carissa. Is her name Carissa? You'll tell me when I finish. She's probably saying, "Oh God, there's so much happening right with that family that God is moving." And then your daughter-in-law, God is going to move in her, but her sister, I think it's one that lives in Boston, up that way. God is moving in her family. Woo. Okay. I pray that makes a difference. Oh, you said glory and on point. Thank you for that. Yeah. And God is settling some things for your daughter, Betty Carter. Yeah, she'll be on soon. If she's not on, she'll get that word. Then that God's going to settle some things for her daughter. There's going to be another level of peace. Mm, 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 mm. A whole new level of peace. Different. It's going to be a different peace. Okay, I think I got all of it in. Yeah, God. Yeah, God. I got to make sure I get this in. Thank you, Prince, the producer, for giving me the time. Uh, okay, yeah, Susie, the Lord said breakthrough, breakthrough, breakthrough. And there's a breakthrough that's happening for you. There's a breakthrough happening for someone that you pray with, like a prayer partner almost like. And then there's a breakthrough for someone in your family, but it's a guy I can't get because they're trying to jab me all at one time now because they want a word. Oh, Betty Carter said I'm here. Okay. But there's a breakthrough for a male I can't get because they're all trying to crowd me up, but I can tell you that there is a breakthrough for a young man. Now, the prayer on the Mount is in the Poconos, and we are coming to Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and you'll be flying into ABE, that's the ABE airport in Allentown. When you inbox us and tell us where you're flying from, we can tell you exactly that best. We're going to tell you the best route to come so you don't end up riding one of the buses in from another airport. You can get in to have a direct flight or a flight that will take you to the best part, and then you'll just fly right into Allentown, or you'll fly back from Allentown to maybe the hub is in Charlotte, and from Charlotte into your place of where you need to go, or fly into Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to, you don't want to, sometimes it's not good to go into Philadelphia because you have to ride the bus. But we'll tell you, unless you want to just fly directly into Philadelphia, we'll talk about that later, but you're coming in. Okay, but it was Susie I was talking to. And so there are these three breakthroughs, and God is moving in a way that is totally different. If that makes sense to you, please let me know by saying on point. Okay, that's what's happening. And so there's some changes that are being made even right now for many of you because there's a move of God that's happening. So Roko Shandalabakusi Bakasaya. And you're going to find some things that's happening. So if you inbox me on here on Facebook, it's going to be good. We'll give you some more information. But there's some things that are happening. Let me see. Oh, don't worry. Well, then thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. I think it's Susie at the end. Then know this, then that will work because there's going to be a great breakthrough for them. And I will tell you more about that. I can't do that on here because there's some other things God is doing for him, because there's a ministry in him. There's a ministry in him. There's a ministry in him, your husband. Powerful ministry like it is with you. Whew, okay, I got to stay calm. Whew. So, all right, I'm going to get off right here. Don't forget to sow, people. You sow your 20. That's what he gave us when we started out this week. I'm asking you all to do that. If you listen, can we get about 20 people to do that? Are there 20 people on here that's willing to do that? Sow 20. And all I need to hear you say is yes. That's all. Yes, I'll do it. We have enough people we could do it. And then some. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? I got a big smile. I felt a lift come on me. Can we do it? Oh, I'm going to wait to see if I get a couple of, if I'm going to get me 20 yeses on here or more. Can we do it? Oh my God. I feel something here. Can we do it? Ooh, I feel that. It's like a surge. Can we do it? I know we have it. Before I get off of here, I should be able to get 20 yeses, if not more. Thank you. Oh my God. That's my testimony came on here earlier. Oh God. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. Up. Okay. This Facebook is doing it. Okay. All right. That leaves us now 15. Come on. Oop. Oop. 15. 15 more. Let me see what's going to happen on my Tube family. Ow. Oop. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oop. 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 Come on, we can do this. Oh my God. 9. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm looking over to see what's happening with our tubers. I'm going to see what the tubers going to do. I see Facebook is moving. Oh my God. Are there any tubers that's going to join in with us to make up that difference? Right now, we're up to, there is 9. Oh my God. Can we get the tubers to move with us in here today? Oh God, I thank you. Up, there is my 10. That's Facebook. Come on, tubers, join us. All you got to do is say yes. That lets me know that you're going to sow right after we get off of here. Oh, some people sowing now. Oh my God. Lord Jesus. I got to drink. This is going to be so good. I'm so happy. Can we do this? Oh my God. She said, did it. That Annette Reed is something. Let me give her a ring. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Come on, tubers. Oh my gosh. Let's see how many tubers are going to say yes. Oh, so far we got 10 so far. We only got to get 10 more. That means it's here, people. It's here. I felt that lip hit me like bam, like a bit of energy. Ooh. Let me see here. Let me see here. Oh. Oh. Well, okay, tubers. Oh man. Thumbs up, Facebook they came in, they got 10. They came right through. Those that's in that grouping about church, let's hope y'all can do it again. Come on in. Oh, but I got to get ready to go. But tubers, I'm looking for you all to come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I saw somebody say yes. Okay, come on in. Thank you all for this sowing today. Thank you all for this blessing that has just lifted my spirit. Felt like a shot in the arm. And I want to say, I want to bless everybody. Just have a blessed day on purpose until we get together again tomorrow morning, right back here for a spiritual warriors table. It's going to be a blast on our 31st day. I will talk to you then, and bye for now. Wow. God is good. Mm, mm, mm.